What I'm gonna speak on is the thing that's on my mind the most. You know what I'm saying? The thing that we all gotta deal with every day, but don't really know. The industry. The industry. Man, it's not the same. Doesn't have to do with talent. It's about playing the game. The industry. Real niggas is dying to get in. The industry. Just to find they don't fit in. The industry ain't what it used to be. The industry is trying to control the way you MC. If you ain't got a strong mind, the industry will break you down. It's a matter of time. Wanted, dead or alive, new artists to sell their souls in the way they survive.
You guys still be having them little secret meetings with robes and skulls and all that shit? I heard 2 Chainz told me about that.
What?
He said that y'all had like skulls with diamonds and all kind of shit.
Lying like a motherfucker. Oh. 2 Chainz. Are you serious? He said that?
Oh no,
He's
man.
full of shit.
Like some Illuminati type shit or something?
Yeah, it was like vanilla. Y'all were drinking vanilla.
I don't know nothing about it. Maybe I missed it. Maybe they be having that shit behind my back, man. I don't know. You know, they need to let me know though. So.
This is when you get to a level of success, when you getting 30, 40, 50,000 a show, you platinum, you running across the world. There's 3 different doors, right? There's 3 different ways to walk. And then there's to the left. I'm not sure if there's some sacrifice shit going on right there. I'm not sure because I went straight. But I was offered these doors.
Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them.
We all love Dave Chappelle.
Exactly. Dave Chappelle has never been a part of the Illuminati. They don't want him or me or people like us.
I read some of your letters, man, because you know a lot of them hit the internet, man. One of the things you were talking about a lot while you were in prison was a lot of the conspiracy theory stuff, Illuminati stuff. Do you still believe that?
Yeah, it's real.
Can we bring this up real quick? It's just it's from your letter. I'm going to read it. It says, the exact moment in time when I discovered that the entire planet was being lied to and was put upon a spell to keep us unaware of it was back in 1996, around the time Biggie got locked up for the tech in his house. What can you do as an artist? What can we do as media to change that?
We could, just be rebellious and speak about it.
Yeah.
Say something.
But you can kill that. Nigga, wake up. Don't join the army. Kill your own peoples. But fear Illuminatis. And they ain't even real. Or are they? But you wouldn't even know. Because you partake. I don't want riding tinted up. Coming through with the fender up. Illuminati with my mind, soul, and my body. They asked me what I traded all for a Maserati. I told them no, he said then I'ma take the top off like a barber. I go down and kiss her Pearl Harbor. She's so down with this new world order. We are slowly being slaughtered, so be prepared for the new world order. Yeah, you can yell out your brain.
So at the OVO Festival in Toronto, Drake was performing. And that's when the number 6 appeared with fire around it and an image of Rihanna, followed by another 6, then another Rihanna, and then another 6, so 666.
Topping our headlines this morning, Madonna, and she's making world headlines because she took a tumble down a flight of stairs.
It happened during her performance on stage in London for the Brit Music Awards.
I could do no wrong. I let them my God.
Being had, don't that shit that make you mad? They treat you like a slave, put chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back.
This section of like the world where people just don't give a fuck about what's going on, they just depend on the news. They don't read. So I've been reading like Angels and Demons and all this fucking the lost symbol. I'm reading that right now actually. But I'm like a fan of all. They're never gonna tell you the truth, but it's good to understand or know and just be aware that there's some shit going on. Jay-Z doing these signs, everybody's doing like signs trying to connect with other people, but meeting him, like just him randomly telling me, oh, that's the new sign, then he did it. He did the gun sign. So he assumed that that's the new way of communicating to whoever is in the hierarchy, because he's assuming because I fuck with 50, I'm already in the hierarchy, that I understand the whole symbolism of whatever they do.
just happened to just flip through. Wait till you see this. This is the most satanic collection of anything I've ever seen. Look, just watch. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Me neither.
Next legal battle involving American Idol winner Philip Phillips. He says he's been manipulated by the company that produces his records, manages his career, and now he wants out of his contract.
This morning, American Idol winner turned gone megastar Philip Phillips filing a bombshell petition hoping to terminate his relationship with a company he's calling oppressive and fatally conflicted, alleging the company manipulated Phillips into accepting jobs and entering into other transactions that were for the benefit of 19 and its affiliated companies rather than his own benefit. Phillips's attorney telling ABC News the singer appreciates the opportunity American Idol afforded him, but adds he never anticipated that the producers would favor their own interests above his career.
We begin with a first, the explanation of why somebody was not on the list of the worst persons in sports. Larry Wayne Chipper Jones, the future Baseball Hall of Famer. Friday, he sent out a horrible tweet, an infuriating bite of the conspiracy theory apple, that stated that the horrors at the Sandy Hook Elementary School just before Christmas of 2012 were not only a hoax, but a hoax about which, quote, the FBI comes out and confirms. 19 hours later, he apologized without the flippancy of his insane tweet and without reservation. My apologies for my Sandy Hook tweet yesterday. I had heard something from someone which I thought to be credible and tweeted without researching it.
Shia LaBeouf was, of course, in Eagle Eye, and 5 years ago, he had an appearance on the Jay Leno Tonight Show where he talked to Leno about Eagle Eye, but he said something really interesting during that interview. Watch.
I remember we had an FBI consultant on the picture telling me that they can use your ADT security box microphone to get your stuff that's going on in your house, or OnStar, they could shut your car down. And he told me that 1 in 5 phone calls that you make are recorded and logged. And I laughed at him, and then he played back a phone conversation I'd had 2 years prior to joining the picture. The FBI consultant. And it was like one of those phone calls that was like, what are you wearing type of things. Really? Yeah, so it was mad weird.
You come home and you find out that the government is tapping into our phone lines, tapping into our internet activities. Do you talk about that at all in your music, or does that affect the
yeah.
Let me ask you this, P, because a lot of artists are affiliate or assumed to be a part of this secret society, the Illuminati, and they think it exists in the music. People think it exists in the music business, and that urban artists actually are able to participate in this society.
I believe that there's definitely secret society. You know what I mean? I believe definitely maybe some of these label heads, like major labels and like major corporate companies, might have something to do with it, and they, might be involved with the agenda.
So it's funny, we talked about Kanye before. I mean, what was his line on Jesus Walks? If I talk about God, then my record won't get played.
Yeah.
It's like, man, all these people will talk about killing, sex, all this shit, and the radio will play it. But if you talk about God, then
this is how sinister. This is important too. This is how sinister this industry is, and that is so true. You talk about God, your record won't get played. But yeah, I explained the chain reaction of like rappers talking about that negative shit, popping mollies, turning up, doing all that stupid shit. But if you talk about God, why wouldn't you want to spread that message to somebody's mind? That means the radio stations are going, you know what, let's play this because it's going to fuck these people's minds up. And there's no songs like that on the radio no more. I don't even think they'll play a song like that anymore. But songs like that, it changes people's lives. And why would they not want to play that? Because they don't want motherfuckers getting smart. They don't want motherfuckers becoming wise. They don't want motherfuckers becoming millionaires. They don't want people knowing what the hell is going on. They don't want people becoming aware, so they just want to keep them stupid. I feel like if a radio station goes, we're not going to play that because it's gospel. So a rapper can go, I'm turning up, I'm smoking, I'm drinking, I'm doing this, I'm fucking in the club, doing whatever. They can say that, but you can't say God. You can't talk about God. Like, that sounds like Satan to me. It seems like something Satan would do. Would be like, no, we don't talk about him over here. No, we just play this stuff because we're trying to fuck up mine. So that sounds like something Satan would do. But it looks like it's nice though. It's like, yeah, radio station, 5601, yeah, your local radio station where hip hop lives, and it sounds cool. Like, yeah, but then it's like, why would you only play that fucked up music? Something's going on. That's when you snap out of it and go, something's going on here.
Thank you for doing this, by the way.
Thank you for, giving me the opportunity to be heard, in a positive light.
Yeah.
Or just in a fair light. I first came to Arizona, man, and I remember one day coming from the studio at 6 o'clock in the morning and pulling over on the highway. We like 4 cars, just to watch the sunrise. And it was at that point that I fell in love with Arizona. I said, you know what, this has to be God's country. Because I'd never seen anything as beautiful as that sunrise. Then I met the devil in God's country. It's not so much who, it's what, what happens and the things that the devil does. It's not so much a person, even though he acts through people.
We already know this. Once out, man, I'm telling you, if I would have took the $2 million and signed that contract, them people was ready to fly me out there and sign the deal. If I would have took that $2 million and signed that contract, it's over. For you people out there who trying to get in the industry and all that stuff, let me tell you something, man. You better really, really, really know what you're doing. You better really have Christ, man. I'm telling y'all what's really, really real, man. These major companies, man. This guy emailed me. I was talking to this guy on the phone, man. This stuff is real, y'all. I'm telling you, man. This ain't a game.
Some of you might know me by a record that I had a couple years ago. Had top Billboard success, toured the country with Rihanna. Thought I was living the dream. And with success came everything else. I wasn't a person anymore, I became a product. Here I am now, years later, surrendered to the Lord Jesus Christ. I had been fortunate enough to give my heart to Him while I was on the road, and what I do now is for Him.